Hey everybody, welcome back. It is CJ, as some of you call me. He says I'm cute. I hope y'all are doing wonderful tonight. Welcome to both sides, YouTube and Twitch. How is everybody doing? Hey Peter, hey Carol. I hope y'all are having a wonderful night. Why is my software not showing chatted yet now all of a sudden? Oh, it's gonna be a fun night. Hold on, you guys. Let's see if I can pull up somewhere else. My software's not going. Hey, Boop. Hey, Sue. Where? Here we go. Oh, we got global boats. Y'all, we're going. I used an old thumbnail. Don't take offense to it. We're almost like, hey, Jennifer. It's been almost a year. It was August 5th, the last time that we went to the beach, so we're having the same thing. Hey, Cindy. I hope y'all are doing awesome. Peter, I may need to mod you if that's okay. Russell will not be here tonight. Y'all should be good. If I need one, y'all may find Cindy. Somebody may end up being at random. Who knows? You guys are a good group. I'm not too worried. Okay. Awesome, Peter. Thank you. Throw in some more stuff. We got global boats going on. And I hope everybody is working hard. You don't have to go too far in, though, to get your... Oh, jeez. Not yet, Peter, but hey, Heidi. Of course, Mace will probably miss, too, when Mace could finally earn some time towards beating Russell. Hopefully the kid's sleeping. Oh. One of the things I want to do is talk about the sticker book. We're coming towards the end of the month. If you can't tell, because the valley ended. So we'll collect that. Just in case. Alright, just in case, Peter, while I have that pulled up somewhere. Oh no, Carol. It's easier when you have at least 2 devices, especially when you have multiple farms, so that you can do it, but you can at least play multiple farms with one device. It's just, oh, hopefully you have like Apple Care, because then I know it's really cheap to, or not really cheap, but it's pretty cheap to get the screen replaced. I've got an hour till my ginger's done, and I can call in my next boat. Oh, I am so nervous that's gonna happen. Don't let it go to your head. Wow. Everybody here behaves. They're all good. Okay, so we easily are getting to... I gotta send one more boat. We're easily getting the deco we needed. It's the first two. So the two decos that needed for the global boat, if you didn't have them. Hey, Chris. Oh, Carol, that sounds like... So I've gotten to a point where I don't use my old iPads anymore. Mostly because they're kind of outdated. But that is good that you don't have to worry about. So... yeah, Chris has power over you. Nope, Chris, you're fine. Everybody's good here. We've got the boat event, global boats going on. The two decos are your first two thresholds. And then you guys, it's random rewards for the other three. And 10 diamonds for the end, like I said it would be. I know we didn't get official confirmation, but I figured that's how this was going to go after last time. Because then they don't want to extend it, and they're trying to encourage players to utilize the sticker book. Y'all, it is... why? Like, these are in the shop through tonight. I'm not going to buy them because, hey, Tanya, I'm not buying them because I don't have this one to begin with. It's cute, and if I want to, I have to use this thing. I lost one because I didn't collect it, and they gave us a second community one. But, oh yeah, I've been using... I've done most of mine as this week already. I don't like this chest, crate, whatever you want to call it. I don't like this box. It's not worth it. If you really need permits, you can buy them here. And we do have some boosters, but I don't like this. I do like the fact that we have this beach bundle offer, so it's just the deco. I think it's a little pricey. And I really still think that the better way to have done this would have been a guarantee. Like, I'm not going to collect. This is people who don't necessarily mind and really want to complete the sticker book are going to spend the diamonds. But for me, I want the guarantee. So if I was going to buy one, it'd be that beach collection bundle. And I do think that the beach rental here is cute. But to get the surf, I have to do this. Not that I don't need some of the stuff up here, but I really only need a couple of those items. And then I get these, and I have all but the one I need. And when I didn't get them in the other one, and I already tried this, it's just not worth it to me. And I don't think it's worth it out there for a lot of you. So many people took it down. You're only going to get 200 diamonds, which is nice. I would much rather see this as what fits your budget. So you can go and buy the diamonds that you want. But is it, Tanya? If you think about how much we've paid for some of these decos on their own when they've come back, outside of this treasure or surprise or whatever box thing you want to call it, we've usually paid only like 100 and something diamonds. And the lead singer on it by itself with no diamonds, I think was only a couple of bucks. It wasn't terribly expensive. So depending though on how much they put that in for, you're only looking maybe, so if it's $5 for that same amount of diamonds, maybe a little extra, it is cheaper. by like $1 if we're saying it's the bag of diamonds. However, when you start looking at using the actual Supercell store when it's working, I know there are issues with it. Different ones have different issues. Then I would rather go with okay, this deco may come, here's what it is, here's what I can spend. I can save up the money. Hey Roro, I can save up the money, I can buy the diamonds as I'd like. I really like getting the trunk of diamonds in the Supercell store. So if I get the trunk of diamonds in a Supercell store, I'm getting 4,400 diamonds. I much prefer that 30% comes back if you want me to buy in-game. And then I have the diamonds to spend how I want. It's in the budget I want, and I'm getting more bang for my buck. However, when you start putting things together, like, okay, these two deco by themselves, how do we know what their worth is? The best we can do is go back to what they potentially would be if it was brought in. And usually we're looking at like 100 and something diamonds for the expensive deco. So we'll say that that's what it is. I don't think we're spending the full $5, but if we were in shop, that's good. It's less, that deal's less than what we'd spend on 2 bags of diamonds. If you look at what it is from the Supercell store, you're getting a better deal for the diamonds, and you'll have extra diamonds left over. So I'd rather it be one of those things where you can fit your budget. You know it's going to be coming, because what if every week you can spend $2 and get your diamonds, and you're using the Supercell store. They're making more of a profit in the Supercell store. You're getting more. It's just, yeah, it really has to be. They don't, I think they're really trying to see where some of this falls and what they've tried. And I think the reality is everything does cost a little bit more. They're trying to make upgrades. If you didn't notice things that have changed, there's been plenty of like little changes. But we're not seeing some of that come back. Like, we have 20 and 25 diamonds, okay, to get a small booster pack. If you put the reward here at the end, the global boat, which 15 million boats in 4 days, isn't horrible. I think it is something attainable. And they are going to have plenty of people who are spending real money on diamonds to rush. This is a money-making global event. But this reward now should be coming up to that 20, 25 diamonds. And I honestly don't get why the justification between the two are. So if you look at these, one's for shorter naps, and one's just for Tom for a free day. They're $25. And faster boats are fill crates. They really could be making different things. Sydney, that would be amazing. I actually think, though, that this isn't going to. There's so much things that should change. If you're in a hood that doesn't have 5 other people, you should be able to get the diamonds yourself. This needs a change to these. Like, I think if you're in a hood with other players, that's fine. But if you're in a hood by yourself, there's no motivation for that side of it because you can't get anything for it. I would love to see it cost diamonds instead, or even part of it have a diamond price. But then you get into the argument of down when they offer the booster packs. You're having to put so much more into some of that. And they really have worked on some of these things. I got, and I was hoping to show you, but I forgot that it ended tonight. Last night, the reset. They've changed the boosters. So your boosters that you now get in the mystery boxes are going into the booster storage. So I collected these last two, which I'll swap out Tom at some point, on the mystery boxes at the top of the Valley Path. And they went in as purchased. They've made that change. They're slowly making some changes because you used to have to buy them. Hey, Shelly. But we still, I think we've now gotten to the point where we're like, okay, you guys want this from us. We want this. Honestly, wish the sticker book would go away. I have no problem having a book, on. So I'm gonna say I don't know that it's possible. Let's see how to phrase this. My guess from my experience and my thoughts is somebody on the team thought, well, we can't go to okay, I know Chris is gonna has a great part. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna use Chris's, and I'm coming, and let's say I was like, oh, I really like this pool here. What is it? Well, we can't tap on it and find out. We can't do that with anything on somebody else's farm to find out what it is. So, and that's really hard to program, y'all. Really hard. That's really intensive. And then when you click on things to do helps, you'd have all these pop-ups popping up because maybe they have a hidden help. Plus, if you tap just right, it zooms in. So if you can hear it, see it zooms and it changes because of the way I'm tapping. So, and it's just the way that it's, I know, right? She always does such a good job on her farm. You need inspiration. And the smart thing is, leaving this back lot here open means she can bank, leaving it closed. Don't unlock it. Yes, you're losing out a really small section, but, this front section, when Chris opens it, that's not a problem. But leaving this back one is the smartest thing you can do. Because then it's a very small little area that you're not getting to plant something in, but you can keep earning the permits. And, for me, that's what I'm going to do. And it was something that I had to restart and re-go with because I wouldn't have done it originally. So, until they're oh, we're not going to expand this anymore, or they add more on, I would keep this so you can keep earning it. You can't do that and trick the system for puzzle pieces. I hope they put something into place for that, but that's what I would do for land. So you're still getting your permits because you can bank them. There's not a limit on how many permits you can have. You just you can't get them if you unlock everything. So that this back corner piece, with it being so small, and you're only going to fit maybe 4 trees. If you fully unlocked that area, at best, you're fitting 4 trees in there. Depending on the size, 1 to 2 large geckos. So you're really gaining more than what you're losing by keeping that locked. And you can see the original, just a little bit of that original. Oh, Chris, I would have thought that this would not be something new to people. That would be my best piece of advice for everybody. If you haven't already unlocked your land, keep this back corner piece. Because it is one of the smallest ones. But no matter what, just keep a piece so you can keep earning those. Because those are more bang. And you look in the shop, like, as a special offer, $450 for 5. We're used to the 120, being what we're calculating as. So, like, I think you're getting more bang for your buck out of these, and you're not going to get, possibly like 1 to 2 expansion items in there. Hey, Suzanne. Oh, no problem. Keep lurking away. I was just talking about how you should leave this back corner piece closed so you can keep earning permits. So it's better bang for your buck. Especially if you buy the farm pass and you get the permits in it. Like when the permit is replaced in the farm pass, I still have mine. It's only like 2 pieces of expansion material. I don't have any that are swapped out. But if you go and look, and then it's only one right here, but that's 120 diamonds right there. If you're thinking about it. So I have to collect so much. There's another one. You're going to get that for me. So, oh, you're welcome, Chris. And I just love your farm. It is so fun to visit and look at. And I do wish I had the surf rental, especially because I have so many of these boards now. And the deco does look really cute. And I'm trying to tell myself, hey, Linda, I am really, really trying to. There are permits in the farm pass. In the very first, there should be 2 of them in a row. One on the paid and one on the free. I wish they'd put more in there, but like I need the puzzle pieces more. But the expansion materials that they replace them with, I believe it was Bats. We said it was like 2 of them. And I kind of want to take this in. I know I won't collect my sticker book because I don't have the surf rental stand. And I've tried with the box. I didn't get it. But it's... See how cute this is? So cute, you guys. Like, I don't have these. And I know that we're going to get the Olympics. Actually, Sydney, I am not sure if on that one. So I will definitely try it when I get there. I think if you don't open the book, there's a possibility. There should be 2. There should be 2 permits in the front, and then there's on the end, in the back. I wish there was more than that. Oh, even on the front, there's one more on the paper. There's one free, because it's down here, and then there's one on the paid, up front here. And then at the very end collection, there should be. But depends on the level, because some of the end ones don't have permits if you're not high enough. I forget where that's at. I personally agree, Cindy. I don't like them whatsoever. Because I need like 1 million more coins before I can level up, and I'm not going to get there before I level up. I've been working really hard on it, but everybody like Chris's ladder usage. We still have the Olympics to come next month, and I don't see them fitting them in next week. And here, like, the pages may get added, but I doubt it. The pages in the book now, the 3 that we're working on, they technically don't end for 6 days, 7 hours. And it's all of this, but in reality, you're not. This one is completely done for. If you didn't get the bought ones, the only thing else left in this that's still active for those days is the lemonade stand and the tile from the farm pass. And that's why it's still. So we have 3 pages for the month. Next month we will get the. I know, I love the gnome fountain. I have mine in front, and I think I may split it up this one. No, I think I have mine in the middle too. No, I have mine in the front because I have the rocks out front. It's one of the first decos that I've consistently always kept on my farm. In reality, we can put these away too. I had them out to show you guys. And it's very interesting. If you guys want to know, so this collection right here, this beach, when we got the surf stand, the sand pass, the hammock, it's on my thumbnail. It is from August 5th of 2023. That is the last time we had that. So we're about a year later. We're bringing them back, but we're bringing them back in a different way. And some of these were gotten like this. Oh, I want to say it was a global event last year. So we're like still kind of following some. But the deco that's like going to the beach on my farm, or on my thumbnail for this one, that was from August 5th, 2023. That was active during my stream on that day. So I went back and looked when I made my thumbnail for it, and I pulled it because it was exactly the same thing. We're working on the beach collection. We're back to the beach. So I was like, well, we've moved it up a little bit. Granted, this year we have the Olympics. I think the Dairy News is still going to come out tomorrow. I fully expect the Dairy News. That was probably done, recorded, everything beforehand. I don't think there's going to be a live chat. There's not going to be a premiere. Possibly, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be just like at the end of June for July's, where we got the free deco, which you guys need to go get. If you do not have this, you have to watch the Dairy News, and you will get 2 of these. I think that's wrong because they won't give us 2 any of the fences. We get multiple paths, even in this chest up here, this box, whatever we want to call it. You get 2 of those, or 10. You get 10 of the same path. That's 2 of the dogs, sorry. 10 of these. But we can't give multiples of the freaking. Oh, I went to put my hair out sometimes at the thought process to this. This is just. Yeah, we're at the wrap up point. You guys know that you are almost at the end of the month when the valley ends. That is your signal that you should be wrapping up your month. And those simple things are like, let's make sure that you want to be as close to the next level up as you can be, or at that level up. I like to save my XP to the end of the month, and I collected it once. And then I level up all of that, but I'm trying to level up without the XP first. But I'm like a million coins short because I need the next, and that will still leave me short. So probably need like close to 2 million because I have to get the waffle maker, and then I'll be really close to 116, which is the next one where we get something by the time I'm done with this. So like I really need some coin, and I'm glad that we've given some. Yes, Peter. Oh, I mean, because these fences are ridiculous. When we go through and you look at some of these. So I've bought some, I've won some have been in the thing. But if you look at the ones that are strictly Wheel of Fortune, we haven't had anywhere else. So this is the classic fence that's the Olympic fence. Congrats, Roro! 173. So that's good. That's like, those are the things you should be doing at the end of the month, wrapping them up and getting it. So, but these are hard. Like, I have 5 of the orange fence finally. I only have 1 of the birdhouse fence. And they haven't come anywhere else. We can hope that next month, and this is what so opening ceremony kicks off tomorrow, right before Jen streams. If nobody was was aware, so like, I don't know what the time change to Paris is not. But the Olympics are kicking off and they're close to the end of the month. They fit all of these in. We're going to move to the Olympics. It's out on Greg's farm. We should have the announcement, I expect, during news. I really do. They haven't said if we're going to get it or not. I do expect it. It's something that they pre-record usually. They send it out, they get it put together, it's sent back, it's uploaded it can be uploaded with a time release, and then it'll be active to view, just like it was last time. That's from the Wheel of Fortune too, Cindy. The purple and these packs are from the Wheel of Fortune. You can see, like, this one, what do you do with 1 fence post? And it's not even like the new Derby one, at least, is somewhat cute, but like this jade pack from the wheel, the Derby one, I've gotten, at least it's kind of cuter because it does have the cup on it, but it's still not great. You can see the pass, and you can usually go in here and tell where you get which ones from. And I wish they would bring some of them out and in a way that we can use them. But we should be able to get 2. If you can give us 2 planters from the Dairy News, you should be able to give us 2 of those on the Wheel of Fortune. And here's another new one. And unless I get it, we won't know what it is. Let's go for it. I won't get it. This one they didn't tell us they were adding. It should be like a Mediterranean fence. You've got to be kidding. Oh. I don't like spending diamonds for this either. Woohoo! I got it. Okay. Now we know what it is. But we get 1. So it's not going to be what's pictured. This isn't. So it's a kiosk fence is what they're calling it. It's new. It fits in with the Mediterranean kind of thing. But 1 post. What does that 1 post do for me? I think it's cute. But you guys, we should be getting 2 of these on the Wheel of Fortune at least. I can't believe it only took me 1 diamond, 1 extra spin to get it. I'm really glad I got that. I'm really glad because I haven't seen it yet online. And we know, also, reminder, anybody using Android, make sure you have your Supercell ID saved for all of your farms. Not connected and using Google Play Store the way like the achievement, like I have the achievement to Game Center here, which I think by next stream possibly, but like you're oh, I feel like I'm all over the place with us now. Like, this is annoying. So annoying. So annoying. Oh, it drives me absolutely nuts. And the next time I log in, this won't be here. Okay, so Game Center is going to stay. It has changes. Not that Supercell did them, but I am on iOS 18 on my phone. Since I test with Apple, and I partner some with them, not partner for like sponsorships. But so 6 hours. Thank you, Carol. So coverage starts at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. So it's 7:30 p.m. in Paris. The Olympics start. The Olympics, however, don't end for a month. So we are going to have 3 weeks of August that are dedicated to the Olympics versus 1 week in July. So I think that's why we're going to see the celebration. Oh, the split just a bug is annoying. My screen is frozen. Here we go. Okay, there we go. We're going to see this, and I don't expect Greg's to change, but we're going to see this theme come up in August. That's where we're going to see this. That's what I expect the Daring News to talk about, is the Olympic theme, the new pages being added. I don't agree. I think the sticker book should go. Honestly, they should listen to, look, if you want your feedback to be heard, I think the most, Facebook is probably your best bet in responding to posts, and then comes X, or formerly Twitter. Discord, they do look, and they don't always look in the individual content creators' servers, and I think that's sad because honestly, not everybody is very active or feels comfortable in such a large server of our heyday, which isn't official for heyday, and it's a very good large server. If I don't want to knock it, I'm in there. I'm just not very active. It can be very overwhelming with that many people, and it's, oh yeah, this is going to take up a ton of space. I guarantee you, we're going to either see, I think we're going to see both a county fair event that we've seen. I think we're going to see a task event, and then we're going to see the diamond packs. Chris, can you verify that these are the same limestone pass? Or are those different on grades? No, they are the same. The limestone are. Okay. Never mind, I found it. Okay. So these are the limestone, which do look good with us. But you've got these big pieces here. So many of them. And some of these are derby ones. Some of them aren't. I have a feeling this will come in potentially as a derby item because you see the cup And usually the cup signifies that it's derby related. But that's my guess there. I think there's enough pieces here to tell us that we're getting a task event. This probably even tie into the farm pass, maybe, because this path would be a great new one, and I think that'll really drive people to buying that farm pass. And I would like to let you know the one thing I figured out. One of the issues with Supercell Store, if you are able to do a purchase, which you should be able to, PayPal is not accepted right now. Apple Pay, Google Pay should be. You can use your debit card or credit card to check out. So I know some of the mobile browsers are still having some issues because of pop-up settings and the way that it works. I also know you can only make one transaction with for a farm pass. If you want to buy a farm pass, and you even think about wanting to donate, you have to do it in one shot. If you buy it, I don't know how buying it in game works. I always buy mine at the Supercell store because I get the 10% discount, and the code should be back to working. That was fixed. They are aware that you are only allowed one transaction for the Farm Pass bundle. It only affects the Farm Pass bundle. So unfortunately for us content creators, that is a really hard pill to swallow because we now pay out of pocket for what you are winning. They've also removed the ability to donate diamonds in most countries. And hopefully that will be coming back, but because they're on vacation, we don't know. So I think you really need to look at where things are coming from. But if we look at all of the pieces here, what we do have, the torch with the steps is new. The fish swimming is new. Again, I think that one could end up being a derby prize added in, but I'm not going to guarantee it. And the only reason I think it could be is because of the cup, that it usually is how we know that that's a deco. The beam, the table tennis, this Coliseum torch, the chicken boxing, these torches on the side here. Now because they're here on this side of things, and it's not down over here, I think they're going to be a separate piece. Do realize, if you guys are Supercell friends, it may or may not show up. Raro is Pumpkin Farm. And depending on if, like right now my Supercell ID is working, I can tell because I can see Rhoda's picture. And he's not blue. And I can see Jen's picture. If you look in my book, a lot of them are repeats. I will not remove them, and some of you I have added back in as friend book, even though you're a Supercell ID friend as well, because Supercell ID is broken. I have passed along why I think part of this is broken. The Supercell ID is broken. But there's no confirmation if that's really what it was, as I wanted to see if that was it. So I have asked and passed along my feedback with that. And my theory is Heyday's the last game to go to the new caused problems when they launched Squad Busters. That's when we started to see some issues. Some players were unable to mesh their unique Supercell ID to their that they had already chosen with Heyday and going up and signing up when we told you guys about it to Squad Busters, and it caused some issues. I should have sound. Why? I should be okay. It says I have sound. There's enough pieces here though. Like, if they were creative enough, is this 3 pieces? We didn't get an answer. Nobody has an answer if this is 2 different pieces, or if it's going to be like the canal, the way you put them all together. Hey, Eagles fan. I'm buffering a little. Okay. So, Heyday isn't fully broken, Shelly. However, it is in a way. So, the Supercell ID is technically separate from Heyday software. So, it is a newer program. And yes, it integrates and works to save this and goes across. If you've checked when you go into settings and you look now, so let's go in and we're going to pick on I want to pick on Ricky because Ricky tends to pick on everybody else. So we're going to go down and we're going to go to Red Knight here, okay? See all the games that are connected. You can see how, for most of them, the newer ones here, they all have the uniform unique. The software is newer here, and he is definitely on a newer thing because of oh, you mean screen space, Eagles? Yes, there's more. There's more screen space. What you can, the playable area is not going to change. It's just what you can see on one screen will change. It also makes the fast harvest easier depending on the screen protector you use. So, like, I have a paper field one, and I'm glad to see you wanting to get back into it. This is a really exciting time, I think, to get back in it, and I think we're on the edge of seeing a lot of things. I think I'm hopeful. I really want to say this, and I don't know for sure, but none of us do. I'm really hopeful the focus will be on fixing some of the things that have broken as they upgrade software. You can see it in the Farm Pass. You can see some changes with the Valley. You can see changes elsewhere. The Supercell ID is. There is some really cool things that the government has said that, hey, Apple and Android and Amazon have to allow to come that should be coming not for this next Heyday update, but maybe by the winter or next spring update. We usually tend to see the really super big changes in the spring this last 2 years. So I'm going to hold out for possibly spring, but I think that comes with an expansion of the teams that are expanding the Supercell store and what's being offered. So I'm really kind of excited. But if you look at Ricky's, you can tell he's got his connected and their new streamline. And it doesn't give a lot of information the way that it does in other games or the way we used to see it. So I think we have to get some more updates done, which is why I'm hopeful that we're going to get what is called Quality of Life QOL updates. I don't know that we're going to get like anything massively new. book is still in beta. They're waiting for your feedback. Please make your voices heard. We are telling them we don't like the sticker book. The sticker book is a good idea in the way that Maggie is a good idea. The problem being that there's an incentive for completing it, but it's not attainable to free-to-play players, which is where the content creators have said we need changes. So my idea, again, is let's make all of the deco that comes in available as a guarantee. Hey, Cute Kitty, give it as a guarantee. I would spend more money, and I did. When we had I'm going to use Greg's book instead of my back. When the lead singer came in as a guarantee, I bought it. When we got these deco pieces in here in the summer fair collection, I'll go back to mine. When we got these right here, okay? Ugh, because I completed, I have to go to storage. Okay. Can we do the info button? Okay. No. We gotta go to a farm that doesn't have these. Okay. Coming back down here. Okay. You can see I don't have anything on this baby farm. So this was a shop offer, okay? I bought these the very last day they were available because I knew I was going to have all these. I knew we got the county fair. I knew we got the task. I like that. It's a guarantee. I am not wasting my money because while the deco's cute, I'm not a decorator the way Chris is, the way Jenny is, the way some of you use these, the way Cindy does it. I'm not that person. So if you are guaranteed, as equally across the board, if you are a free-to-play player and you have the chance to earn those diamonds by playing, or you can buy the diamonds as it fits your budget, especially using the Supercell store where it is a better deal, then I don't mind this book. I mind that you have to pay. I don't even mind the farm pass. I don't like it that it has to be the bundle. If you put like this first page here, no, this page here had the sunbed. It's on the free pack. This was the free to play player one. You could get this outside of the pool party. Is that right? Is the pool party the only thing that had to potentially be bought? Even then, you take your risk with the box. So as much as I don't like it, at least it's diamonds. And pending what you're getting, you are getting your diamonds worth out of it. It's just not a guarantee. There should be a limit to how many that you get before you get all of the deco. But yeah, they were in last year's Farm Pass. Yeah, because I had the sunbed. That was actually from the very first Farm Pass, I believe. So some of these were on there. The baby chick pool was in last year's Farm Pass for the summer. So there was an incentive. They're bringing them back. But I don't think, like, while we may get these decos back, like the ones that are in the shop now, we're not going to get the 200 diamonds because this collection season ends. You're only getting that incentive for completing it while it was a paid offer. Give me the guarantee. This this works. Even this one here, this beach collection works better because it's a guarantee. I'm just getting it versus for $9 versus 20, basically $29. It's $28.98. I don't like the new. You used to be able to fit on your screen 3 of the deco. I kind of like that it's larger. I don't like that you can't fit it on a screen on here as well, but that's beside the point. And like we're seeing some of these offers here in the shop. This farm pack here, we're getting a discount on. That's a good deal. But this is an incentive for me to buy on a farm I haven't bought. Hi, Robo. Enrique. So was the cooler in the farm pass last year? Is that why I have 3 of them? We have gotten, like, this is the 3rd time with the global boats that I've gotten the cooler and the floaty. Chris, it kind of does, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I know I can't complete my book, so why am I spending the money when I can use that towards the big pack of diamonds? No, it's not bad, but I don't have it here because I just bought the last Diamond Deco offers, which gives us 2 this month, which is a lot for people. And we're not following the same pattern that we had previously. So are we going to see that pattern potentially change next month? I don't, like, are we going to try offering all of these decos somehow for diamonds or free to see if people are more active in playing that? And I really didn't like bringing back the leaderboard. I know I placed first because I really didn't like having it back because people have followed me and bought stuff, and I'm like, I don't know this person. How? And then I'm like, oh, we had that leaderboard because it doesn't tell you there's not enough space. And that's another thing we need updated is the space for friends on the Supercell ID. That hopefully will be coming. Hopefully tonight we'll find out for sure. So around reset, I expect the dairy news to be released. My guess is you're going to get 2 torches. If it were me, okay, fully me, on me, and I was picking out potentially what you got, you're either going to get 2 of these steps with the flames, because that's all that's on Greg's farm. So that makes sense. We got 2 of the planters. Or you may get a couple of torches. We have these are new. This is not. This podium medals is new. Again, I want to say that's going to be Derby, but I could be wrong. Right. So, like, tell us to prepare. Like, give us an idea the way they used to. That communication. I think the spending has gone down. Well, I know the spending has gone down. But I think the spending has gone down not just because we aren't getting those 30% offers that used to pop up for depending on what you bought, but I think it's because there's not the communication to allow budgeting. So we're always holding off for, like, what if. I would prefer to spend on the Olympics deco than to buy these beach decos. They're really cute, but y'all, this is the beach we have. There's not more beach. This is not open beach. This isn't open. Are they going to open this up? That would be cute. We don't need 3 rails on here. You can no longer. Depending on the device, you used to be able to see the front of the train off to the side. You can't on my iPad. It's sad. But we had these 2 for looks, and the ones for the express train. We really don't need that second line over here. So if we don't have that second line, that's an expansion they can do. We can't decorate in this spot right here, which would be really cute maybe if they put like a trading post or something. Hi, Marcella. Yeah, the next book should be on on the Olympics. I don't know if we're going to get more than, like, it needs to have 2. So the edit mode is going to most likely, it could be like a fall or winter update maybe, but in all likelihood, I don't expect to see the edit mode updated until next spring, Cindy. If I'm being completely honest, while it's connected, the valley and the town are also kind of built separate than the original game. So then the edit mode is also then separate. What I would love to be able to do is if we went into like this edit mode, you can tell that it's different, by the way. Hi, Enrique. So then we're going to go to edit mode here. This is how I knew that it was separate. To an extent. Because you come up here and this is your main farm layout. So I could pick like winter here and then have a different layout for the top. So if we go into like edit mode, okay, so we're gonna go into edit mode. Okay, it brings up the separate piece, but it's not. There's not the continuity we used to have, and it did break because there used to have. So if we came down, we're gonna have campfire there. Now it resets. It used to not reset. This is separate. They have to upgrade this across, and they should, but this isn't. This isn't a money maker. I think so, Enrique. Yes, Celine Dion will be performing tomorrow at the. That is confirmed. I'm very excited. I'll be watching the opening ceremony as well. Jen is streaming tomorrow, aka Gizmo Spike. This does need worked on, and everything has been placed. So, but it's not a. is not the edit mode is going to be a big overhaul because it's kind of like rewriting the store on this side, and you can tell that it's separate but written to be similar because of the imaging that it was used, the way it was presented. So I think you're going to see that in spring because that's when we've seen the major UI changes, the user interface changes. So I think next spring is when you'll probably see the big change for edit mode, but I can't guarantee it. They haven't shared like what their detailed update plan is. I don't have access. Jen, Ricky may have more, but I don't think they know either. Those things haven't been as forthcoming, and I don't think they're going to say it until they have a better idea. Thank you, JBug, for the follow on Twitch. I am excited to see that store, though, code to edit mode. But it is the edit mode, as much as it like looks up and mirrors, it's its own interface that has to be completely brought up and worked on. So I'm really I have extra ginger, y'all. I'm really excited though for it. And I do think we will see the update sooner rather than later. But I think spring's going to be the most likely. The last 2 years we've gotten spring. You could definitely add me, and if I post something in my store, it's available unless it's in the very back. These last 2 to 4 slots tend to be for my hoodies or if I'm trading. But if I post anything here, it's for anybody. I'll even post some ginger. I'll post 30 gingers in case anybody needs it. I'm glad we don't have I don't think I have apple pie. Sorry. I've been using most of my stock up on those. This is my tag. Thank you, Enrique. I am not a I don't decorate. I am not a big decorator. I love the deco, don't get me wrong. I buy plenty of it. I don't, I just don't really use it. I appreciate it. My favorite deco does happen to be the gnome. I wish we'd have some more of these purple flowers in here. And you guys, the sticker book idea is really cute because, like, we have Maggie now. I can't get this information here unless I bought it. I can't get the information. So I really like. Tell you what, I will post. That's weird. I have an off number of butter. I will post 7 butter for you. 6? Okay. I've got 6 posted in my back. Yes, you can, Enrique, if you would like. Tanya, that's really Yes, you can. Anybody's welcome to put their tag in the chat. And because it messed with some chats being seen, and I didn't want anybody to be messed, I took the Restream software I was using off. So I know I'm answering things on YouTube that Twitch can't see, and I'm answering stuff on Twitch that you guys aren't seeing. You're welcome, Eagles fan. But it was messing with some of the comments, so I took it off for now. I'm going to work on it and see if I can get it to go again. Hopefully. I haven't had quick crops today at all on any of these. If you want coins fast, so today is a great day, depending on your level, to make items and then sell them with a coin booster. The crops don't always give you as much bang, but they're not a slouch either. So you can this farm visitor, 2-time farm visitor event tends to happen on Thursdays. If you need money, it's a great way to do it. Otherwise, in reality, make, and sell in your roadside shop. Your farm should always be going, and then you can sell for max price in your roadside shop. If you don't need the XP, that's the way to go, and you just need the coins. If you need the coins, then you're going to, or if you want the XP as well, hop over to like the boat leaderboard, check to see if they're sending boats. This is not working because of the Supercell ID as well, you guys. So like Retta, I do follow up. You can follow these guys if you have space. You can see if they're sending anything, if they're asking for helps, and you can just go through. I can tell you Retta is pretty active. Umits has become more active again. You're going to want to just look, see if their machines are running, and then you can go check and see how fast they're leveling up, because this is what you'll find. You can follow somebody on the... Of course you can add me. This is what you're going to find, and that tends to be somebody who's going to be able... You're going to get big XP and bigger money, but they're going to be asking for more stuff. So, if this one is our highest level player, I believe. No. Is it that one? There's... Yeah, no, here we go. Right here. This is the highest level. So I think you're going to be seeing here soon that the levels are going to go up. Right now it's been 1,000, but we're going to need to raise that level. So I expect in the next update you'll see that the levels rise. It may be 1,100 for now, but they may leave it max for a little bit. It may be winter update, but by the end of the year, I expect to see the max level increase. And if it's a short producing crop, I mean, just sell to those guys. But I mean, this is better if you have them. But if you're gonna play the event, Gizmo Spike has one of the best videos for it. It's on YouTube, and she breaks it down by each level, each set of levels of what your best money making product is. Once you get up here to like 112, 113, when the peanut fudge unlocks, it is your best money maker. But good luck, people don't sell it as well. Thank you for the subscribe on YouTube. But the only way you can chat is by subscribing. I am getting pretty close to that next threshold of 500 on YouTube. So when it gets there, we're gonna do a giveaway. Probably for a Farm Pass bundle. Maybe more. Okay, so in theory, for 25 diamonds, it is kind of sad, but literally 25 diamonds. I don't have fish. I used them all up, and I'm out of apple pies because I used them on my boat before this one. I know I'm out of both of those. In theory, if these were sped correctly, you're supposed to be able to buy 2. Doesn't always work that way. So, and it's not worth it because you're looking at 40 diamonds. You're only getting an extra 15. And that's if you've managed to be able to get to 33, which is really hard to do. And I was able to get all but one of the, because I'll get this other permanent. I've been able to get all but one of the puzzle pieces. And I got all the permanents. Plus I was able to get the ditches. Those ditches are what I go to when I need to bring down if I can. Because they cost diamonds. They're a little expensive, but they're super cute. So I think they're the best return if you play the valley. And of course, the ditches are worth more than your expansion material in here, but that's just mine. So we're gonna go ahead. I always get the deco plus the 10, even though I don't use it. I do, Cindy. I don't know. I wasn't told we were allowed to share them, so I was actually really surprised. I hadn't gotten the message, but I do have Elixir. However, am very limited on what I can redeem, and I do not have the same level of redemption that Ricky has. So, or Jen has. But I do. I have a lot of Elixir, so as soon as I can get to the level where I can redeem it for, oh yeah, Peter, I have quite a bit. Quite a bit of Elixir. I don't know if you, I don't, Peter, actually, I'm not sure how much she has. I don't have a lot of carrots right now. Peter, I don't know if she does or how much. But I hope you are safe. JBug on Twitch, Enrique says that is asking if beauty carrots, which he does. So, um, she should. I don't know. I don't know. She should have it unlocked. I'm guessing because she has more YouTube followers than me. I don't know though. I know that Peter. I don't know. I didn't when I first started. When I first started, I didn't get. I had to hit a certain threshold before I got it, and I'm earning more because I have a new NDA. I've hit a threshold. They don't know if Daisy's had what it's based on. I don't know if mine's because of levels, like what it is or how I got it. I just know that. So I can't speak for her. You're gonna have to ask her. But when you first start, you don't get to. But then you can collect. Once you can collect them, you can collect based on other things. But you can't redeem them until you hit other things as well. And they've changed how and you can redeem them. The program has been changing a lot. It's really weird. So I don't want to speak out of turn and say that she definitely does and she doesn't, but she may. What to get? I really don't like the flowers, but they're not bad. Guess I would get the flowers. And then I have to get rid of so many because I'm not going to open my piggy bank. I think they should lower my piggy bank. So, the cost to the piggy bank. I knew it would get me the next, but welcome back. Yeah, so we now have to. Well, okay, either that's not necessarily. Okay, it is, but it's not. Uh, Peter, mine actually isn't. So oddly, like, I've already collected some of the elixir Ricky's working on, and then he is also working on, but at the same time, he's working on elixir that's also higher levels. It depends on, but both of us. Uh, Both of us were like like I hit 50 Twitch followers before he did, but I stream to Twitch where he just watches others on Twitch, which is perfectly fine, and there's nothing wrong with it. So like I've already hit that bounty and I was able to collect it because I was there before him. And once things have changed, so now that we have to, so Payday doesn't give us stuff for giveaways anymore, as far as I'm aware. Even, and you don't have to, Cindy, you really don't have to. Now, the encouragement is there because that's another platform in which you're reaching people and therefore you can't. I don't stream to Twitch at this point and I don't use it very often, but I should because like if Peter puts in X, oh no, I didn't. I don't have my thing for TikTok. You really don't have to do it. Like, and it's banned in some places, so you don't. I have TikTok, so I'm at he says I'm cute. I'm I am always at he says I'm cute except for on X. Peter, I don't think the link's working. I can go in and add it in though. For anybody, I would love more followers on TikTok. Hold on. I have to figure out. How do I? There we go. Because I have so many short things. Hey, Arise or Aries, which depending on how. No, Arise Fire. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Um, this is absolutely crazy. How do I get to my? Oh, my channel. This is really hard to do, you guys. Okay, here's my Whoa, hello. Let's see if I can do this. Man. Follow me. Stop. Oh. That's not what I wanted. Ugh. Guys, this is harder to do on the phone than I thought. I'm gonna say here. Okay, that should. Hopefully that added. Okay, it added. Now try Peter and see if it works. Thank you for being patient while I do that. It's always a nice thing to. Wrong one. Oil. Done. There we go. So there's the link to my TikTok if you want to follow there. You don't have to do it, Cindy, definitely. Feel free to reach out, though, if you have questions, and I can tell you. Yes, Peter, people who are not mods can do my TikTok, my tags, which I'm only really active on my main farm right now because I really have the goal to get it to 126 by the end of the year. Hello and welcome, and thank you for the subscribe. Sama, I'm hoping. I appreciate it. One more addition there. So, welcome back, Chris. I hope you had a good dinner. So you can see my two decos. I like this. We don't have to search anymore. Those two most recent ones are right there. You don't have to search it all. It tells you this was the last one. You know which way it goes in. It's really nice for this. Because we have... Here's one for... here, I'll pull this out. So anybody who wants to see what it looks like. It is smaller than I thought it would be. But it's still really cute. Ooh, enchiladas sound amazing. Hey, Sarah. That's my bestie. Um, we'll see, Peter. Keep an eye out. I think it should be okay. No, it's so exposing so you didn't do anything wrong. That's not the issue. The your YouTube name that pops up is it actually pops up with a flag for the mods and us because of the name portion. It's not your behavior. Um, so it's just because there's a banned word in there, and so we have to be careful with the names because of who we work with. I have to make sure that we're okay, and we have to make sure that it's an actual person. So you're fine. Sydney, that actually doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Though the TikTok for government officials would be banned. Uh, or public, just because of the history of it. And I held off on entering and like using TikTok until I was actually in the program, really, because the Peter, you're fine. You're right. It is flagged in my on my side. I can see it flagged because scammers is a flagged word now with YouTube. So yeah, I will sell that for more than the asking price. It is. It should be really interesting though to see what they do. I expect dairy news. Uh, I I don't need much for them, you guys. I always, because we have some new people in here. This is my number one tip, and I have a video on it for managing barn space. My number one tip is if you have the diamonds and you really have a disproportion in here, spend the 8 diamonds to get the check mark so it looks like it does on my barn or in my silo here. It frees up however, so like for me, that was 65 spaces. So I only spent the last one 3 times that I freed up in my barn until I have enough to upgrade. So yes, I've spent 8 diamonds, but I also freed up a lot of slots because it goes into this lava land. It works with your uh, any of your expansion areas. So whether you're in your town building, you're in your uh, on your land, town or farmland, your barn, your silo, even your fishing area, if you are trying to upgrade not your storage here, you can see I have already earned 2 of the wood panels since I've taken the 65 out. But instead of having to hold 66 until I can fully upgrade my silo, which could take a couple weeks because I'm not spending the diamonds more than 8 on it, I have the ability to have those spots free. And I think for me, it's worth those 8 diamonds. If you're a free-to-play player who doesn't mind and get those max diamonds every day, if you are not a diamond buyer, then it may not be the best option for you. But it's one of my favorite things. And the other thing is I think this one isn't terribly big, okay? However, because I don't have that one open, it won't let me show you. This one, but preferably, if it were me, this one, which we can go back and I'll show you on Chris's farm again. This very back one. When you are expanding your land, leave this very back one in the corner closed. Don't open it, because you'll be able to keep earning those expansion permits. And I absolutely love the idea that you are not then wasting your farm pass on those expansion permits, because at some point they're probably going to have to expand somewhere. We may get more playable area. Maybe we'll go up. Maybe they'll go over. Who knows? I think it'd be fun that the river's here and it goes over, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Personally. Alright, you guys. I am going to, unless anybody has any questions, I think the dairy news will come out at reset. Hey, Ash. Can't believe he's still up. My kids are too. I'm gonna go down and watch some stuff with me. Guys, so Ash is like I call him my bonus son. Night night, Ash. He just turned 2. He's so cute. Enrique, I say hi to Mac as well. Okay, so I expect dairy news to come out. I fully expect it to be Olympic themed. Don't be surprised if you see that we are going to get. It's not a guarantee. In all reality, it is not a guarantee that we are getting a dairy news. They are on vacation. However, there is no reason for there not to be a dairy news. Those are not done live. It would probably be just like last month. And so hopefully we'll get that. We'll get the fact, are we getting it more pages? I expect we won't see that changing until after Heyday's back in August for collecting the feedback on, did we want the book? Do we want to keep the pages? How did the numbers work? Was it worth it to them? If you are going to buy the deco for the book, it's in the shop. You only have through tonight to get these new ones. Okay, so you only have the 6 hours. You have 6 days if you want to keep trying for this. 6 days left for this. However, I would honestly say get it now. Paris, oh, like for that. Uh, get it now because I don't know if how long the links stay available for. Here, I'm going to try. I do have a few things I need to get taken care of, but I am going to try to stream Monday. I'm going to try to work around when I have to go in, but I do have something that I have to get done that's fairly important. But I am going to try to stream Monday. That should hopefully be my next stream at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So Dairy News, reset. Guys, it's the end of the month. Make sure you're leveling up. If you've collected your XP or you haven't, make sure you collect everything from your farm pass. If I can't make Monday, I will post this time. I had an accident. I'm not going to explain, but and I didn't have a way to post. Something, an emergency came up, so I couldn't. I am hoping this Monday, though, I will be able to stream. And if so, we'll go over what you should be doing for the end of the month. It also tells you up in the top on here what my schedule is. So it should always be Mondays, 2 p.m. Eastern, and then Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. And it will be the first day of the month, next Thursday. So we will have hopefully triple farm pass to be finishing up. If else, Monday will be making sure tomorrow is double farm pass. If you haven't done the farm pass on your baby farms and you want to, make sure you're doing them. Make sure you're collecting. If you are on the free road, or if you don't collect, you are not going to get those rewards at the end of the month when it goes to the next farm pass. Remember that if you're going to use the Supercell store for your farm pass bundle and you want to donate, you have to buy that farm pass bundle, all the ones that you want, in one transaction. You can only donate, as of right now, a max of 2 per month. So you have to do it all in one. My kids are good. My family is okay. I was the only one that had an injury, and it's alright. It will recover. Jen will be streaming tomorrow. If anybody hadn't seen the post, countdown is on until her husband leaves, so she will be streaming on Fridays, though, and I will be making sure to get the new schedules posted once they're available for the events. We have the global event going on right now. You're getting your first 2 decos that you need and the thresholds, and then it's random. We need 15,000. It'll be really close over 4 days. I think we can do it, though. Ricky, I believe, is streaming in a couple hours. Should be 4 hours from now. So I will see some of you in there. Otherwise, I will see some of you in Jen's tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Keep an eye out. I don't think she's going to start early, but she is going to try to do longer streams on Friday for a couple of weeks. And then hopefully I will see you guys on Monday if everything's all right. And I don't know when the appointment is that I'm going to have to go to take care of some stuff. But I am going to have to do that. So, and hopefully I'll have some really cool updates for some of you guys. So I will see you guys in a couple hours if you make it to Ricky's stream. Thanks for coming. Thanks for liking. Make sure you guys are playing your boats. And if you have any questions, make sure you'll leave a comment, and I will see you all next stream. Happy farming, and bye, y'all. Mwah!